enable Roshan if you ever do win a fight. They didn't really have that potential beforehand. Pretty decent.
Sergeant, though, I say that.
Might be able to get the kill. Asta trying to turn around with Mavis, but the leech shield sustain is not enough to be able to keep the Terrorblade alive. So you gotta stop speaking. The amount of caster curse that's going on from you. Oh my lord.
Last game, this game, I told
man, I'm having an incredible lane. All of a sudden they're just jumping again. He's gonna be vulnerable. They just hit level 3. They're going to jump instantly on this opportunity. It's a lot of damage getting ramped up here with the level, but force the cookie out. Xavius is in trouble as well, but they will not be able to catch up. A little bit of a mis-execution. Felt like they were kind of on the same page, but TNC, they were just able to blowing down the Keeper of the Light. And in fact, they might be able to get a kill as well down bottom. Xavius will go down by the secret shot. Force going to try and deal with the creeps so they can't get too much damage onto the tower with the metal. They do have another wave soon to connect. Meanwhile, inside the river, you see Chris, just nothing they can do. This goddamn Keeper.
Is he dead?
Top lane, they got a Ravage out as well into the tier 2 tower, but Bok kills off the Ember Spirit. So the first Ravage of the game, and Bok is going to claim the gold for that. This is really looking bad for Polaris, but they really do want some own charges. That's kind of the big thing we're looking at for TNC. Natsumi, they've got the ultimate on Force. They will not require the Chronosphere to hold Mavis, and in fact Force doesn't even need to use the Unleash. In fact, he will to dispel off the Overgrowth. So there you go. But it's not...
He's literally just... they can't touch him with that living armor on him.
Oh, there we go. Overgrowth should be able to fall up with the Ravage. They're going to need the Avalanche Toss as well. AU's going to try and hold them back, but the chain control from TNC is perfect to be able to secure 2 kills.
Upheaval damage. That's what we're really waiting for, right? We just need that damage to kick in.
Kappa. Xavius. They're even going to Overgrowth for the Snapfire.
A bit rash.
Alright, well, you get the kill nonetheless.
Why not? Free kill. Gets the vessel charges back that he used.
It's net worth.
Unfortunately, it's just him. Everybody else, all of the other cores on his team are starting to fall behind. Carlo.
Oh, well, that's a freebie. Hey, what are you talking smack about the Warlock faceless boy? Look at him go. Mid lane Bok. A Ravage clipping onto 3, but where's the rest of TNC to be able to follow up? They're going to toss Bok back. This is a really big kill if they can find it. Bok is incredibly farmed at this stage of the game, but the Mortimer Kisses getting dropped. They'll have the damage this time to get the kill. Polaris. Some nice sequence of events occurring for the Dire lineup, and they're even going to be able to chase down Mavis. 3 kills going the way of Dire, potentially even a tier 1 tower as well.
Fantastic punish here from Polaris. They just... The question is, do they want to use the Chrono without the kisses? It looks like they want to. They see the real Terrorblade bottom.
They're going to come. Roche down to half health. Ravage going to be up in a couple seconds as well. They'll have it for the team fight. This is a big target if they can bring down a star. Warlock's going to go down before he gets the ultimate off. He's going to look to buy back to rejoin the fight, but Bok is in with a Ravage. The damage from Asta almost gets the kill into the Lelouch, but now with the Chrono. Turnaround from Natsumi, catching out the Terrorblade, and now he's going to turn to deal with Mavis as well. As Polaris... An opportunity for them to be able to take this team fight as Natsumi on the prowl for another kill. Time walking onto the high ground to deal with Carlos. Tiny as Polaris. It's a 3 for 3 in the end with a buyback coming up from the Warlock. But they might be able to reap the rewards if they can get Roche.
Great buyback coming up from Mavis. Completely turns that fight with the rock.
Natsumi?
And we saw why they wanted
Bro, you are not killing Bok.
Can they kill the watermelon, though?
If they can keep him in the river, though, they are respawning. And they were out.
Middle tower is under attack.
So the question is, can TNC go back into Roche? Meta is down, Ravage is down. But
go to the ward. They have so much vision. They have so much information. Carlo gets the jump. That's a dieback for the Warlock. They will not have him for this Roche fight. It's really going to be up to Lelouch to try and turn this around. A lot of the damage comes out from the Ember now without the Snapfire. They're splitting the fight into half towards the top side. Natsumi and Co secure another kill. Meanwhile, the Ember's able to get out and freshen up in the resources with a TP back to base. So they're going to get another.
Mavis.
Did he buy back? Yeah, he bought back.
Yeah, that's just a dieback from him. I've just been watching Force and Xavius literally sit outside.
He's going to start the fight onto Buck. The Tidehunter is in a position where it's not going to be a good Ravage, and he might just get away with the Overgrowth. Binds him to time. What is that? He gets the Ravage off onto multiple Heroes of Blue, charging to the middle, but it looks like Astra is too late to follow up with the damage. Terrorblade, he's trying to charge him, but is going to be a bit too slow. 2 heroes down on TNC. They do get they do get Natsumi, though. But
at what cost? They lose their Faceless Void. He did not get that BKB up, but they're going to try and force this fight still.
Hang on. BKB and Unleash is both on cooldown. Force is just going to sacrifice his own life. And Carlo with the buyback is going to look to rejoin. They'll be able to deal with AU. And now Lelouch with the BKB should secure the kill onto another support from TNC. Oh, of course there's a goddamn DD in front of the pit.
Okay, Gaben. Do they have enough it looks like they will get this Roche. Nothing left in the take here for Polaris.
Finally.
It looked like Force was... Yeah, finally. It looked like Force was trying to kind of just buy time with his life. Lelouch should be fine. But that not using his BKB there on Natsumi.
You're going to have the ultimate cooldown. Hold that thought as Natsumi's going to jump into 2. Only gets the Chrono though as Bok is able to Delta split him. Natsumi, it doesn't have the greatest amount of damage at the moment until Lelouch is able to step in and provide the extra control to make sure Carlo will not escape.
It feels like a very natural item. He's actually, look at this. He's just going to walk up to Force here. He's like, hey man, what's up?
They got a Hex. Christian's already completed a Hex on the Carlo. Alright.
The problem is if you commit onto this Terrorblade, there's a Blink Ravage waiting.
Dude, Carlo, he jumped in. Xavier's reactions were impeccable. I must have just predicted that, honestly. That was a wild blink away from Xavier's. Give him the tip.
Out of here.
Force.
Not safe.
Oh, he didn't get the blink. He didn't blink away. He has an opportunity for the BKB. Force actually feeling like they can turn it back around. Radiant, let's see if they can jump in with the counter initiation. Bok's gonna turn with the Ravage, but the damage, it's not there. No one else follows up with the Tidehunter. There's a great start if you're gonna be Polaris. You know they're not playing with the age's advantage as Lelouch stalking his prey. Gonna catch out some stragglers. He's gonna go for the support instead. Mavis the target. 2 supports down on TNC. Really nicely done from Polaris. They might be able to get another. The Aghanim Scepter completed from Lelouch, able to catch out Bok by the secret shop. Activates the Aeon Disc, but no one is nearby to turn this around. They're going to get a 3rd kill for free. Polaris, a beautiful team fight from them.
And just such beautiful positioning.
Even inside the overgrowth that they have.
Chris!
Dude, Natsumi. Yeah, why not? Drop the Chrono. Try and catch out Chris. So it'll be first death of the game for the Keeper of the Light.
You're saying that you think that...
Hang on. Asta. He's going to try and play with the meta. Bok's going to jump in, but the Ravage is still on cooldown for the moment, so the control's going to be a big issue. Not until Mavis flies into the river with the Overgrowth. They're able to kill off the Marzi, but Asta's still in trouble. He needs a Sunder target. Forced to turn to try and get the health back over towards Bok, but Natsumi still hunting. They don't have the detection, so they won't get the Terrorblade. But they'll take every...
You're pretty much saying, Carlo, he's caught again.
Natsumi's going to be able to follow up as well, with the Chronosphere being on cooldown for the moment, but they won't need the ultimate to be able to combat the Tiny. TNC, they're swarming to the area. They're going to be cautious, though. Polaris have control of the jungle. They're looking to reset. But do they double back here on Polaris? The Overgrowth, what a beautiful way from Mavis to hold them in, but Asta, he's too far away! The Chrono comes back off cooldown, but Natsumi, the damage, it's not there! The blinding light, the toss away into the Sunder! As TNC, they bide their time, they wait to protect Asta, he gets the perfect Sunder off! And now without Natsumi, Roche is for the taking, the Warlock is for the taking as well, as TNC... They are back into this game. 1 lost fight, but they instantly turn that into their favor. As they're also hunting Xavius. Look at Bok and Chris go. No one else is soon to escape. But the Aeon Disc from Zavis is enough to buy him some time to get back to the fountain.
Oh, what an obscene toss from Carlo. He buys back into the fight, finds the picture-perfect toss on the corner of the chrono, so Asta can get his Sunder off, and now all of a sudden your base is under duress. The meta was not used for that fight. Polaris, no chrono, no rock is up, I guess, but no kisses. What do you have left?
Carlo's in. They're going to look to try and get rid of the Warlock, which is a lot of their team fight. He's down 100 seconds. Can't use the buns. Can't use the rock.
Ravage is back online as well for Bach. So Polaris have to be very careful.
They're in. They're going to try and blow up the turret blade. The Ravage is going to be able to buy him enough time. Asta! He doesn't get the Sunder off, so they kill off the position 1 onto TNC, and they're looking to catch out some more numbers. But a quick TP up.
You just go Nullifier?
They're ready. They are ready.
Natsumi
on the high ground. They're going to see
ground.
Asta. They're going to see Asta.
They see him.
He might be able to force just the corner to be able to bring him down, but a BKB from Asta is going to protect him for the moment. The bash is coming out. Asta. There we go. There's the corner onto 2. They're going to try and turn to deal with the Terror Blade, but they don't have the damage. And a Bok. He's in with a counter initiation. It's a beautiful Ravage, but Asta, all he can do is turn to deal with the Marcy. That's forced out of the team fight, but Asta's going to turn his attention back towards the Ember Spirit. A rock ball by Lelouch, a little bit of time. Multiple ultimates have been forced out. No one having a real big edge here after this fight.
They're going to at least get this melee racks here for TNC during this meta. He's got that level 25 plus 20 seconds metamorphosis duration. And yeah, they're going to try and force this. There's no chrono. How does Polaris take this fight?
It's going to be a hell of a defense from Lelouch coming out. This Ember Spirit could do it all for them. He's been a thorn in their side for the entirety of the game. There's the first stun. Can they follow up Lelouch? He's not playing with any remnants for the moment, but the gobble up. Xavies buying some of the time for Lelouch, but it will not matter as Asta's in. He's got the damage pumping out from the Terror Blade thanks to the Metamorphosis, but it soon expires. Another onto the Terror Blade. Asunder buying him some bonus health. He's got the Manta to reposition. Where's the detection though? No vision. And Asta scurries out under the cover of the Invis. He's gonna go for a TP. They see him. They got him. They see him. Oh no, Asta, not like this. Oh. They have the ward. This incredible ward placement. Mavis, he might be able to secure the fight. Toss off the back of the ward. Refreshes out. Golem's going to try and counter-initiate. Forces in. A beautiful dispose. It'll give the Faceless Void an opportunity to be able to reset and find a better angle into the fight. Meanwhile, look at Lelouch go. Just tearing apart the backline. And now Natsumi, he finds an opening. Carlo, they need to try and protect him with a Wind Waker picked up. That might be enough. Sunder, can he find a target? The BKB protects him. They will not be able to find their Sunder. And now Polaris, they sense blood in the water and they're going to pounce instantly like sharks swimming towards their target. 5 down, no casualties onto Polaris, and towards the jugular they go.
The Terrorblade buys back, but Metamorphosis is CD for 100 seconds still. There's another Chronosphere available for Natsumi. TNC, it was looking so good, but the team fight from Polaris is just too strong.
Ash going for something cheeky. Ash is going for something cheeky, but he needs the Demon Zeal, I think. I think he needs the Akshard to make this work.
Radiant's middle tower is
and you can see he's pinging the bottom lane. Lelouch, is he aware? The back door is not disabled yet.
Asta, I don't know about this, brother. You bought back.
Alright, he's just being cheeky.
Wait, Force's got gem. They see him. They can chase. They need to pass over the gem.
Go the wrong way.
Smoke. Bok. Oh my lord, Bok. What a Ravage. Where's the follow-up? Where's the team? Asta's not nearby. That's one Ravage down. They'll get nothing out of it, and they might lose Carlo as well. He doesn't have a buyback. 20 seconds without it. Oh no, you need every single component for this defense. And TNC, they'll be down a Ravage and down a Tiny.
He's trying to deny the magic wand that's been dropped on the ground. That looked so good, but
Aster,
the rest of TNC just wasn't in position.
He's going for it again. It looks like they recognize they just can't take these 5-on-5 fights. It's going to force 2 heroes back.
The Ember coming back isn't a big deal, but Xavier's coming back is. And he actually shows, so they're just going to shove out this mid lane together. Just got to be so careful, right? The throne is everything after all.
Fuck?
And it can't hurt to be careful at this point for Polaris. 25k.
Alright, we are back. They've dealt with mid. No threat of the Terrorblade. Getting creative with going for the Jugular. They're going to be in with a combo.
The kisses.
There's the artillery, but Buck looks like he's got enough distance back towards the tier 4 towers.
That's a big TD. That's one of their main TB killers, so no kisses first 80 seconds.
See Mavis force a beautiful use of the gem. Oh, that's crafty. Force using the active to see the Treant Protector in the tree line. It's gonna buy back at least to play with.
There's only one Ravage to work with here on box, so he has to find the $1 million Ravage. Just chucking in for vision.
Dude, they take... It's so slow to get these objectives. Oh my lord. Carlo top lane. Should be able to secure the kill. I can't imagine he's going to be too crafty with the TP out. Sure. Yep, pops a refresher. Even for this. Carlo's working with a buyback. Quickly to mention a butterfly. Oh, Krish is outside the base. Let's see if he can get the Wind Waker up at Natsumi. He's happy with dropping the Cronus here to secure the kill. That's a second death on Krish, but a vital death without a buyback.
He has buyback available, but he actually is short 500 gold.
Radiant's middle barracks.
They're trying to get these bounty runes, but it's not going to be quite enough. They're going to need like 5 more bounty runes to give him buyback. So that's going to be 2 minutes without their coddle.
They're going to see Natsumi has a butterfly as well, so the Terrorblade, no way to be able to pierce through this.
Radiant's middle barracks. Radiant's middle barracks.
And he can definitely play without boots with that time walk range and shard.
Big window of opportunity.
Creeps, why not? Polaris, they're looking to close this one out slowly but surely.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
Do you make a play here? Or just wait for everyone to be alive? They do have the heroes to be able to defend Megas. They're going to jump block though.
You have the damage to fight without your coddle. He's so much of their control with that sheep stick. It feels like at this point you almost have to wait, right? The Megas are already coming.
Well, they're going to be forced to do something.
You need to stop. You got to not stop Natsumi first.
Fuck, he's jumped in already. A bit of an opening with the blink being on cooldown. Sumi just stacking up the damage, trying to force some reactions, seeing if the poking and prodding will reveal the TNC members. Krish is up in 30, so they bought enough time. It comes, of course, at the cost of the mega creeps. No, that's not supposed to happen like this. Chrono, is he going to drop it? He's going to try and duke with the illusion. Oh, Asa, they'll fight him now. Natsumi, Chrono just onto the edge. The rock for good measure as well. Asta's got a buyback. What?
Reflected by that new shield.
Yo, BKB TP, they've got the Abyssal though. Oh no, Krish, again, another core surrounded. Before us, let's see, 5% now.
That's pretty generous still.
Fuck, it's an early BKB usage out of Lelouch. Gonna try and play around with the first Ravage. Where's Asta for the damage? Look at the Terrorblade. He's scared at the moment with that buyback used prior. Really hesitant about trying to jump in. Natsumi, ooh,
he just throws it.
The chrono onto all four with the Mortimer kisses for good measure. Natsumi, he's got the Aegis, a second round of the chrono to play with if required. They've got to be cautious though, because the Ember Spirit taking a lot of damage. They'll get the kill. Asta from afar, starting to get the right clicks going. They're going to be forced to reset the position. Box in a little bit of trouble at the moment. The drag back thanks to the dispose. Box not an easy kill. Natsumi trying to lock onto his target. Another force to reposition. They're putting all their attention solid to deal with the Tide Hunter, but there we go. Secondary use of the chrono, locking in multiple heroes. The rock for good measure, and it looks like Polaris, they'll be moving on, knocking out TNC from the ESL 1 Malaysia qualifiers. It was such a crazy game 3, going over 60 minutes. Without the Terrorblade and the creeps inside the base and all the golems to be able to deal with the objectives, they can get some hero kills, or they can turn to the Jugular to cut them out for the final game. What a way to close this series out, though.
My, oh my. When I said we were going the distance,